Visit Sailrite.com for all your project supplies, tools, and instructions.
Hi, I'm Eric Grant with Sailrite. In this tutorial video, we're going to demonstrate using a diamond chisel to punch holes for hand stitching in leather. Now, we're going to show this in the HandyPress, and there are a lot of tools like this that will work great in the HandyPress. Now, when using a leather punch like this, it will require the use of a stitching chisel adapter that's not included with the HandyPress. But once you have this, it works similar to a West Coast die. And those adapters usually come with a cutting pad like this, but why use this when you can use what comes with the HandyPress, which is the workbench with cutting board. So let's demonstrate it.
Before we get started, you need to know that the HandyPress may just be the best hand press ever made. Besides the fact that it takes almost any brand die set made for any brand hand press, it has some major advantages that other hand presses don't even come close to matching. I highly recommend you watch the demo video showing the amazing features of the HandyPress. To see it, click the link in the description or in the upper right hand corner of this video. To punch holes in leather for stitching, we're going to be using a diamond chisel, and this diamond chisel does require a chisel adapter set. When punching holes in leather, we like to slide on the workbench for the HandyPress and the cutting board that's all included. We'll next slide the chisel adapter onto the bottom of the shaft and use the thumb screw to tighten it. Again, this is not included with the HandyPress. You'll need to purchase that separately. The chisel set that you desire is then threaded onto that adapter. Your goal now is to use the lever of the hand press and depress it until the chisel point comes in contact with the cutting board below and the handle is horizontal or slightly downward. So you can adjust the length of the shaft by rotating it to the left or to the right. There, that's perfect. For perfect positioning, slide the workbench fore and aft and then lock it down. You can use the fence as a guide. If your application is too far back against the fence and the workbench won't lock down, you can use the HandyPress backstop extension, which is sold separately. With that in place, our work has moved forward. Now we can lock the bench in place. To set its placement, lower the lever slightly before the prongs come into your leather assembly. Then move the bench fore and aft until you have a perfect placement, then lock it in place. For exacting placement of the pricking prongs, I like to look from the sides to make sure it's exactly where I want it. Be sure the prongs are parallel to your leather assembly, then depress the lever all the way down to punch your holes in your leather. Because of the extra long length of the lever and the fact that we can rotate the shaft up or down, we get that sweet compression, so it's super easy to pull the lever down no matter the thickness of your application. Now that everything's set up perfectly, all we have to do is position our leather and punch holes, and we can do it extremely accurately. The amount of compression in that leather and how deep the prongs go is dependent on the rotation of the shaft, so you can rotate it to the left or the right to increase or decrease penetration or compression. The HandyPress will also work with multiple other brands and types of dies. We hope this video has been helpful. Check out our website to find out what other types and brands of dies will work with the HandyPress.